Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube Channel. Good morning. Hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or on the internet. In this episode of Sunday Reflection segment, we present the homily for the 28th Sunday of the year based on the liturgical readings of the sea cycle. The readings of the 28th Sunday dwell on the theme being grateful to God and others. Emily, a woman in her 90s, was in an extended care hospital. She suffered from a kind of wasting disease, and her different powers of physical activity were fading away at a fast pace. A young student who happened to meet her on a coincidental visit was fascinated by her sense of cheerfulness and joy despite her continuous suffering and continued to visit her. Though she no longer could move her arms and legs, she would say, "I am just so happy and grateful to God that I can move my neck." When she could no longer move her neck, she would say, "I am just so glad and thankful that I can hear and see." The young student finally asked the old woman that what would happen if she lost her sense of sound and sight. She replied gently, "I will be grateful to God and to you that you come to visit me and give me so much happiness by your presence." According to this old woman, despite our troubles, if we honestly look at our lives, there is always something to thank the Lord and others for. The readings of the 28th Sunday of the year invite us to cultivate the attitude of thankfulness and express our gratitude to God and others without fail. The first reading, taken from the second book of Kings, describes Prophet Elisha healing Naaman, the army commander of the king of Aram, from his leprosy by asking him to wash his body in the river Jordan 7 times. Naaman expresses his gratitude to Yahweh, in whose name the prophet healed him, by accepting Yahweh as his God and worshipping him by building an altar for him in his own land, using the mud taken from the land of Israel. In the second reading, taken from the second letter to Timothy, St. Paul advises Timothy to be grateful to God not only in moments of his physical suffering, but also amidst the dangers associated with preaching the gospel. The reason for being grateful to God in such moments is that God is faithful to us. Even if we are not faithful to God, God will never disown us, even if we disown him. In the Gospel of St. Luke, we hear about Jesus miraculously healing 10 lepers who requested Jesus to heal them. Of the 10 healed, only one of them, a Samaritan, who showed the courtesy of returning to Jesus to thank him for the gift of healing he received, while the other 9 lepers hurried to get their certificates of healing from the priests so that they can get on with their life. By asking the Samaritan, "Are not the 10 healed? Where are the other 9?" Jesus proclaims the significance of the virtue of gratitude in the life of a Christian. On this 28th Sunday of the year, the readings and the liturgy speak of the need to practice genuine gratitude to God and others, not only in times of happiness, but also in times of adversity, troubles, and hardships. According to Cicero, we can categorize people into 3 groups when we understand them in relation to the virtue of gratitude and thankfulness. Let us spell out each of them. The first category does not bother to thank God and others, even for the good things they have received. The people of this mindset do not think or acknowledge that someone has done some good for them. They are selfish persons who spend all their time thinking of themselves and their good. They consider that it is the duty of others to help them. These people think that others have done only what they are supposed to do, and so they do not deserve acknowledgement and gratitude. In all probability, the 9 Jewish lepers Jesus healed thought that it was the duty of Jesus, who is a Jew, to help other Jews in trouble. So they did not feel the need to take a little time and trouble to thank Jesus personally. The second category thanks God and others for the good things they have received in their lives. The people of this mindset not only acknowledge that some good is done to them by God or others, but also take time to reach out to those persons who have helped them in their need and express their gratitude. We have 2 good examples of this category of people in today's first reading and the gospel. The gratitude expressed by Naaman towards Prophet Elisha and Yahweh, and the gratitude of the Samaritan towards Jesus for healing them of their leprosy. Both of them not only publicly acknowledged the good that has been done to them, but also expressed their gratitude publicly. The third category lives an attitude of gratitude to God and others at every situation in life. The persons with this mindset have achieved a greater degree of inner and spiritual maturity. They are able to accept every situation in life, the good times and the bad times, health and sickness, achievements and failures, with an attitude of gratitude. They are able to accept everything with an attitude of gratitude because they believe in God's plan for them and acknowledge that God does everything in their life for their good. Hence, they are able to accept everything gratefully from God. The elderly woman Emily, whose story we heard, is an example of a person who has achieved the highest level of gratitude because she believed that there is always something to thank the Lord and others for. At this Eucharist, the celebration of gratitude, let us take time to examine as to which of these categories we stand in relation to the manner we live the virtue of gratitude. Are we people who are ungrateful? Are we persons who just thank God and others for the good they do for us? Or are we people who live the attitude of gratitude in the context of every situation in our life? Let us ask Jesus the grace to live a constant life of gratitude to God and others for the bountiful blessings God showers on us through both the good and the bad experiences in our life. Amen. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.